You shall not pass.
Up a chance to try the new Lord of the Rings Hazy IPA from Brewdog.
So let's hop on a eagle's back and travel to Mordor.
That's a reference.
And try the brand new Brewdog Fellowship IPA.
Ugh. I'm Craig.
I'm Mike.
I'm Josh.
We're DTF.
Dude's trying foods. Fluids.
Well, we're glad you're back for another video. Avoid the sounds of the man mowing in the dark next door. And like I said, we got this beer, Lord of the Rings references. They told me to say like 7 of them, and I
You
forgot
did
them all.
okay.
And
Got a few in there.
The Eagles do go to Mordor though.
Yeah.
I said something about an airplane, and I got yelled at. But anyway, it is fall. This show is on. We got our fall bullshit on the table. And we got this new beer. But we're glad you're back. I said that once already, but like this video, share this video, comment down below. And you might be the next.
Shout out of the week.
That's not...
All right, let's just
We're
jump in.
rusty.
Let's just... Actually, before we do this, we're going to make them wait. We got this other one we're going to try first. This is
Teased ya.
Shock Top pretzel beer. Twisted pretzel. It's a Belgian-style wheat ale brewed with spices, caramel malt, and artificial flavors. So it probably doesn't taste anything like a pretzel.
No.
Why do they call it Twisted Pretzel? Do you have a bottle opener?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, you know Mike does.
Ugh.
I don't have a.
What's in the
corkscrew
bottom of
for
there?
this guy.
Is it in all of them?
Oh, this one looks like that too.
It might just be the bottle.
Just shake it up.
Hey, it's a twist cap.
Well,
Oh, it
I
hasn't-
haven't used that yet, so. Do I get it?
If you guys are wondering where the seltzers are,
It kind of smells like a pretzel.
there's no new ones, so we're having to find beer.
Do you smell that?
It smells like
Pretzel.
It smells like urine.
Doesn't smell great.
I eat a lot of pretzels.
Tastes like beer. It's beer, guys. A little bit of a pretzel after.
there's a
aftertaste.
bready aftertaste.
Yeah.
It is very bready.
Mm-hmm. I had a bagel earlier.
You know, normally,
Good for you.
It made me think of that.
It tastes like bread. It tastes like beer bread.
Yeah.
It just tastes like beer, kind of.
I like it. Normally, this isn't my style.
Yeah, I'm not a big wheat ale person.
Last time I had one, it came out of my nose.
Yeah,
Wheat
I got
ale?
drunk last night
I
watching
got really
football,
drunk
dude.
on
I had the spins. I couldn't go to sleep. What are you looking at my forehead like?
The-
I was looking in your little shrimp eyes.
The old spin is rooming.
Yeah.
It's really good. I think it's because it's a little warm. I think that.
Yeah. Gets the pretzel warmness. Because they've been sitting in your trunk all day.
This isn't horrible. It's kind of light.
It's a lot.
Well,
lighter
that's like
than
the
I thought.
wheat ale, right? Like Belgian wheat ales are usually a little bit lighter.
I don't know, dude.
It's gonna make my throat swell up.
What?
Oh.
Stuff heavy on wheat. I'll be all right. I'll live.
I feel like I'm getting a headache already.
Oh, now that you say it, it does have a really good pretzel taste though.
There's protein in this.
Tastes like a beer that you get at a bar in like Lancaster.
I was gonna say Athens.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page with that.
It's definitely got the caramel-y.
Some hipster beer.
It's weird. It's like one of those bars that you end up and you're like, I'm gonna try something different. And you're like, I get this beer, and then you forget that it exists like 20 minutes later.
Jackie O's has a new pretzel beer.
I don't know. Jackie O's is pretty heavy though.
Ooh, it's a good bourbon beer.
Yeah, I'm feeling
I don't
it.
hate it,
My gullet.
but I'm done with it.
You know what it would be really good
It's
with?
stuck.
Pretzels.
You know what it'd be really good with?
What?
Beer.
Beer. Let's try it out. It is good with beer.
Oh, I'm so stoked for Lord of the Rings beer.
Dun, dun.
I'm so.
All
Yep.
in one day.
Do you guys just want to split one of these because you guys aren't going to drink much of it anyway because you hate India Pale Ales?
Because you just want to take it all when we're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want that 5-pack to yourself?
It'll be a 4-pack because I'm gonna drink one
okay,
myself.
yeah.
The can's pretty cool. Like other BrewDog beers, it has like the label because they always print the label
It's a
on it.
nice label.
But it has a sting on it.
Old Stinger.
Elven sword that glows blue when orcs come near.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Are these cans made out of mithril?
Nerds.
I'm wearing my nerdiest shirt, my Gandalf. This is without a doubt the nerdiest thing that I own, probably.
Have you guys had a lot of BrewDog?
Nope.
I've been there.
Yeah, I went
I
there
don't
too.
remember what I had though.
Yeah, that was
Probably
a
beer.
that was a fun night.
I'm not sure if I've had any I've liked.
Wait, I was there with you.
They do a lot of IPA. No, I've been there also.
Oh, I
we
thought it
weren't
was-
there together.
Say I wasn't that drunk. I think I went there with my
I
brother.
remember, I took my dog. You can bring your dog. My dog stayed with me.
I smell the grapefruit juice from here.
It's a pale
I
ale.
thought this would be dark.
No, dude, it's a pale ale. Dude, you calling India pale ales dark beers? They're literally pale. It's in the name.
This smells like I'm going to hate it.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Love it. It's great. It's a very mild pale ale.
It's not as bad as what I thought. I don't like it.
I love it.
I do
The can's
hate it.
cool.
Got the. Do you know what the ring says?
I want one of the cans when you're done. To add it to my wall of fame.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the ring say? It's and in the darkness bind them, but I can't remember all the stuff that comes before it.
Darkness bind them.
That's the last line of it.
Sometimes I'll just walk around the house and go, I cannot jump the distance, you're going to have to toss me.
Gimli.
I was doing it the other day.
Sometimes I call my son, or I tell my son, "You fool of a toque! Fly, you fools!"
See, I don't remember stuff.
When
It's
people
not the
say,
super nerdy stuff.
Do you remember the name of Aragorn's sword before it's forged into the new one? I just randomly, when Josh said we were doing this, it came to me today. I'm like,
it starts with an A,
nope, starts with an
starts
N.
with an M.
I remember that badass
Starts with an
PlayStation
N.
game.
It's not
Narsel.
Narsel. Yeah, I
I
wanted
knew
to
that.
say Narsgul.
That
There's so
Nazgul,
many.
yeah.
There's so many words and names that sound alike.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch the original cartoon where they call Sauron Alron?
Mm.
It's to keep.
I've seen the
keep it-
cartoon, but I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
If we made it all the way through this video and I did not do this for George Lee, he would be mad at me.
With that.
The flaming vagina. Because that's what he always used to say about the eye. Because it had that like slit down the middle.
Yeah, the cat's eye. This isn't. I could drink a.
It's a
maybe-
very non-offensive IPA.
Yeah.
Do you remember the video, the PlayStation
Exactly.
game?
Yeah, the
Dude, that game
the
was
two
so
towers and
Yeah.
the Return of the King too.
Me and John used to play that level out in front of the
Oh,
wall
the
part.
Helm's Deep.
Yes, dude, that was so fun.
That's probably my favorite part of all the movies, is the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Yeah,
I
there's some great moments.
Oh yeah.
I always like the little squid monster that's outside of the mines, Moria.
Yeah. I read.
How do you remember all this shit?
Dude, because I've read the book. I read the books like every few years, and I watch the movies every year, all the way through.
Have you ever heard of the?
Because that new show's boring.
You're boring.
Have you heard of the Mythgard books, where the guy tried to write a sequel to Lord of the Rings, and the Tolkien estate was like, no. So he changed it all up, and wrote like. He had to like make 3 books real quick, that were like that set up his sequel to Lord of the Rings, and that creature that was outside of whatchamacallit?
The
was
Mines
like,
of Moria.
Yeah, it was like a huge. Basically, they're just trying to get back to the Mines of Moria, but instead of like hobbits, they're called warros, and they're like basically smaller elves.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually pretty good books. I check them out.
It's time for
Oh yeah. Hobbit of the Week.
whatever.
This week's Hobbit of the Week goes to Jennifer Peckinpah, who actually sponsored that video. Well, I'd
You
be
talking about the spotted dick
the
video?
spotted dick.
Yeah.
Why'd be concerned if you were all in love with that spotted dick?
My custard was the best part.
Yeah, it was a good custard.
Damn good custard.
This is a good custard.
That was our live. We went live that day.
So keep commenting, liking, and subscribing, and you might be the next. Shout out
Elf
of the week.
of the week.
Wood elf.
All right, final thoughts. Both these beers were all right.
I'm surprised with both of them. Normally, I would have just thrown the IPA away. I don't know if it's because it's Lord of the Rings branded that I like this.
Can't sweet.
Brewdog's also in Ohio. Columbus is like, yeah.
You know what? Now that I think of it, I think there's a few Brewdog beers that I've tried that I'm like,
Yeah, they make
The
very
ones that have,
drinkable
like,
IPAs.
They have the ones like Elvis juice. And
Yeah.
all that
yeah,
shit,
I didn't like Elvis juice. But that's pretty good. That's, like you said, that's a very non-offensive IPA.
Yeah, like if you're not, I like IPAs, but even if you're not into IPAs, I think it's.
I'm sitting
drinkable.
here sipping on it.
How
I don't
dark?
even like it.
Ooh, look
It
how
just doesn't have the bitter aftertaste.
look how dark the shock top is.
And if you want something different, but it's not that bad, get that shock top twisted pretzel.
But if you want something different, that's actually not that different because it still kind of tastes just like beer. That's what you like. You'll look like someone will ask you a question. What are you drinking? You're like a beer.
If you want to get something weird but not be offended,
Pretzel-y.
Yeah, it's way better out of a
it
glass.
smells like bread.
Yeah.
Tastes like bread.
It's-
I made pretzels.
It's
a
the
couple
color
weeks ago.
of dehydrated pee, but you know.
And this is the color of just regular pee.
This is what my pee looks like when my multivitamin makes my piss like gold.
Gold.
I ate so much buttered popcorn over the weekend that I was like peeing. I was like, my
Smelled
pee
like.
smells like butter. So
All
I had
right.
to Google if I was going to die.
We're DTF.
We'll get you in the mood.
For some Fellowship IPA.
I made that up as I went.
That's good.
Yeah, I like this Lord of the Rings beer.
Ain't bad.
I'm just